Me attempting to try and calm my daughter without actually going up and taking her out yet. That's either gonna wake her up or put her back to sleep. This is my forewarning. This is a heavier video, which is why there is gameplay and talk of like Pokemon Go at the end of it, but today has been all over the place. So let me forewarn you. Some of the subjects are a little bit heavier, but there is happy Pokemon Go gameplay and hopefully sunshininess in the midst of all of it. So now that there is a little less distraction, still shaky shake because you're currently sitting on an empty box of this biscuits. Words and phrases, oh my. Hi guys, this is Connie, and yeah, I definitely felt the weight of reality. I don't even know if that's the right way to say it. More of how things can hit so close to home, and as a reminder to just really do what my outro says, to be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you. And I get several comments of people who are like, what's the why would you say that? Because it's like the best short-term advice you can give just about anyone in any situation, regardless of your walk of life, is to remember to be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you. And was very quickly reminded of that, to the point that like I was crying on camera, and still my head's still reeling, so I can't even imagine people who are actually walking through the thick of this situation. I have a coworker, a former coworker, and semi-acquaintance friend, truth be told, who is going through a situation, and her story is her own story, and my heart hurts and breaks for her, and I want to do the best that I can in my situation to support her. However, yesterday I hung out with my sister, and she was scrolling through Facebook, and at this point Facebook is kind of a secondary thing for me, because everybody, if I need quick response and I need to let most of the people in my world know what's going on with me, I'll post on Facebook, but my favorite is Instagram right now. So I typically do the Instagram, the Twitter, and then the Facebook. And she was scrolling through, and she goes, this is the kind of nightmare fuel that people and parents have. Goes, tree falls in Fauquier County, tree falls on house, killing 10-year-old girl. And at the time, like, we both had this shared understanding of like, my sister has a daughter that is that age, my niece is that age. Same people trying to bring that sentence together in clarity. I have a daughter, which most of you know by Baby Bear Try-On, and all the various pictures I take and post on social media that get to watch her grow, even if you don't see her in person. Cool. And learned once upon a time, while I was on a school bus as a driver, hearing kids say, my parents hate me, my parents don't love me. I said, why do you say that? Oh, they always nag me, they give me such a hard time, they get so upset when I'm like late for this, or I don't call them this or that, and I have to explain to them. And it's even more true now, being a practicing parent, that I've said 9 times out of 10, most of the things that your parents do is because they love you. I do not believe you are that exception of one crazy abusive parent. However, know that when you are old enough to like go exploring on your own, and they start trusting you to be out of their sight and supervision, like when you go to kindergarten for the first time, your parents don't only have dreams for you, they have nightmares. And so there's always this fear, especially it's incredibly real with moms, and with the potential of like postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety, which I definitely had and still kind of do. I feel like I still have leftover repercussions, almost to the point of PTSD, but no, because I've seen real PTSD. And I'm very thankful to God that if I've ever had waves of it, it's been more than manageable without professional help yet. Although professional help should be seen, Connie needs to see a counselor because it's nice to get all of these things out and processed and put in a healthy direction. And counseling definitely helps that. I've definitely been in counseling in the past, and it's been incredibly helpful and incredibly useful, and totally am all for it. I fully endorse it. It's good stuff. However, when there is no counseling, I do this. I do video diaries, and I try to do journaling, but I'm behind on my journaling, and the only thing that has helped me back up my journaling is these videos and pictures that I take every day. So something's working out. Little did we know that once I started actually getting back on my Facebook and looking through some of my updates, that little girl is actually the daughter of one of my, it was the former coworker and semi-acquaintance best friend. And my heart sank knowing that I watched this little girl grow up. I watched her mom be pregnant and have this incredible human being that only got to experience life for 10 years. And the nightmare fuel that kind of scenario brings, and how much hurt, pain, fear, anxiety, anger, all of those things can well up, and you immediately, you're afraid, what if? Because that could happen to anyone. It's a very freak, tragic accident, but it is totally possible. But that fear can't drive us away from living the best life we can today, which was not the point of this video. This video was just me coming to the revelation of, even in my frustrated, like I look around my house and I look at, it's a mess. It's always going to be a mess, short of getting a job where I can hire somebody to come in and quickly clean this. It's gonna happen slowly but surely, and hopefully within budget. And even when I get frustrated, I notice that, like, the baby hates crying. Or not, she doesn't hate crying, she hates yelling. She hates the raised, angry, ow, pain voices, because I've done that. I've definitely lost my temper. Well, no, I've gotten upset. I haven't lost my temper. I've gotten upset and I've gotten frustrated, and and for all the good, the bad, and the frustrating, all of it, I wouldn't trade it, because I'm enjoying as best as I can the situation that I'm in, and knowing that is over. For somebody that even 6 degrees of separation in my life, it hit close to home, because I know that I can sympathize and empathize and think about a time in my life where I had lost a child, and think about a time now if I ever were to lose a child again. It can be overwhelming. It can be heartbreaking. And it was sad. And at the same time, a part of me goes, I don't want to make a video that's super real and super downer, because today, whenever the baby does decide to wake up, and I feel like I'm jinxing myself almost, because we're right at that 1 hour mark where she usually starts squawking and making noise. She hasn't yet. I'm very thankful for that. I want her to get as much sleep as she can and try to be as pain-free as possible, because she's cutting some massive teeth. She's got, okay, let's see, facing me there. She's got the front ones. She's got, like, these ones. She's got the two. She's got 2 really good ones coming in here, and I think she's got another one coming in over here, which I'm just like, oh, growing teeth. I'm glad I don't remember growing teeth. But no, on a lighter note, a much lighter note, we have some EX raids happening for Pokemon Go this afternoon. Both my secondary Fun Shiny account got it, and my main account got it. And while I'm super excited with my main account, like I'm just at the beginning stages of level 39, almost to 40. When I say almost to 40, I still have to acquire, I think it's 5 million XP to try and reach 40, so that could be a thing. And hopefully future editing Connie wait a minute, if I'm facing the opposite way, it might be that side of the camera. I can't remember. When I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at how I edit things, it's on my facing you. I mean, this side of the camera gets this part, and that side of the camera gets the fun playback part. And my secondary account is potentially going to be able to get a Mewtwo and a Mew all in the same experience. So that's going to be super exciting, and I'm definitely recording every bit of it, and because I've babbled for 10 minutes, you're probably going to see almost the real live action and not the sped up version, potentially, because I don't think I'm going to want to edit anything else besides that for the day. However, if you wanted to see me completely in chaos and processing this even further earlier today, I'll have the unposted
or the unedited, where is it? There are 3 different kinds of videos that you can have on YouTube. There's public, there's unlisted. Connie can find words.
I swear. Unlisted links will be in the description, because that was just even more real and even more chaotic because you hear Baby Bear around, which didn't seem very appropriate looking back and thinking about who could be seeing this video, people who are hurting, and maybe my friend will see this video someday. And a part of me goes through various parts of processing grief and life. Like, is it really going to be appropriate to have her see this baby all around? I can only think, hopefully she's like, babies, yay, babies, because babies are way different than 10-year-olds. And so I've played with both of them in the last 24 hours. It's fun, but it's scary. And I know if I was in that position, I would be so broken. I am broken. I'm a busted hot mess on a regular basis, but I typically enjoy it. So I keep looking this way because it's just easier to stare out into nothing in that direction versus we have a wall over there. That one's got a window with a mirror and fun things. 12 minutes later. Hopefully the balance will be there for the lighthearted, yay, Pokemon Go gameplay versus it got real. So a part of me wants to apologize because this is a much heavier video, but another part of me is like, it is what it is. So I say all that to say thank you, and be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you. Go figure. That was my timer. Bye.